Peace, appreciation, and abundance, y'all. Peace, appreciation, and abundance, man. It's your boy AS3, and welcome to episode 10 of Talk About It TV. Y'all already know how I'm coming with it. Today's topic is about the company you keep. Now, this goes specifically for men, but I'm pretty sure women could probably identify as well. Not going to take too much of your time. I just want to get into this topic. I don't know about a lot of y'all, but if y'all know who DJ Academics is, I watched some of his stuff. He's a content creator, and he spoke about a situation that recently happened with, quote unquote, a girlfriend of his, and a couple of friends that he had. After a long night of partying, they ended up going back to his home, and he, quote unquote, fell asleep. And while he fell asleep, the two homies that he had in the house at that night, and there was another girl who he had been talking to who also was there at the crib. So while he was sleeping, they ended up having sex with her, and it was on video. The reason why it was on video is because he has cameras in his house all over the place. Ooh, we got to get into this. So, long story short, when he woke up the next morning, he tried to talk to her about it. She tried to play it off, act like she didn't really know what was going on, but then was saying that she had some fun, whatever the case may be. Supposedly, they both had sex with her in his backyard by his pool or whatever, and he had to watch it on video. And he felt some type of way, of course. He was supposedly sleeping the whole time, and his boys did whatever they do. And first off, anybody who can pull that type of shit in your crib are not your boys. Number one. Number two, the lady that you had there supposedly had been there for him, and ended up having sex with two of his friends. There really is no need to continue to speak to her or even, hold her as a friend anymore at this point. He was completely violated by the two guys and her for even letting that happen. Now, a day or two after that, his house was raided by the police. And I really can't speak too much on that particular situation because I don't know. But after they confiscated some cameras and things of that nature, they're going to come to some kind of decision on how they're going to handle that. And I'm hoping that he don't end up, with a rape charge, depending on what the girl says, because if she says that she was unwillingly, not coherent at the time when those things happened, that could end up bad for him and his two friends, even though he, quote unquote, didn't have sex with her. Two of his boys did, and it's going to be, that can get real ugly. So I say this to say this. We got to watch the company that we keep, y'all. Men, particularly, you got money, you got a nice house, you like to have people come back to your crib and utilize your pool, or just be in company of you because of the things that you have acquired throughout whatever you're doing, whether big or small, don't matter. You can't be so drunk and come home and fall asleep and let people be in your house on top of that. First of all, if you're going to be asleep, come back to your crib by yourself and don't let nobody in, and then go to sleep. So that way you don't wake up the next morning and have to deal with a catastrophe, basically. We got to be a lot more smarter about things that we do, y'all. I don't even understand how academics let this happen. I'm just speaking on the topic because I've heard the story when I was watching his live. And I'm just saying my piece on the subject at hand. But it also goes for everybody to watch out what y'all doing, man. A lot of these women will put themselves in positions that they really don't want to be in and end up having sex with some of your friends or whatever the case may be. And then it could end up real bad. It could end up them saying that they didn't want it. And then now you got a rape charge and all this other type of stuff. My last segment was about the Me Too movement. And this is kind of like within that area in terms of this discussion right now. So sad to say that this happened to the brother. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse by the time the cops get back to him and after investigating and doing what they do. The whole reason for the raid, I have no idea. Maybe she called the cops. You never know. She felt some type of way. Of course, she don't want to be called a thought or anything of that nature, so she's gonna fight this situation because it's getting all over the internet. And I just wanted to, let my people know and other people know that y'all need to watch the company you keep, because the company you keep can make or break you, whether it comes to your career. No matter what the situation is, we got to start being a little bit more um, conscious of who we got around us and the activities that we are getting into, whether we going out having a good time, getting drunk, whatever the case may be. This is not the time in 2024 to be doing a whole bunch of wildness, and then you end up in a situation you can't get out of. So just want to touch on this topic, man. So everybody be careful out there with these girls and having sex and doing all this type of wild shit, and don't end up in a situation you can't control. So if you got people in your crib, make sure you on top of your game. Don't let your game get on top of you. And Happy New Year to everybody. I hope y'all enjoying it so far. I hope you got your workout in. I did. Moving forward, just continue to stay prayed up. Keep the right circle of people around you that want you to win and care about your vision as much as you care about theirs. And everybody want to see everybody win. If you don't got those type of people around you, you need to remove them immediately before something happens that you don't need to happen. Some people got an expiration date when it comes to friendships, man. Y'all got to learn when to let people go and move on with your life. Sad to say, when it comes to DJ academics in this situation, it's really sad. I hope that it don't get any worse. But we all can learn from these type of situations because everybody's not taking care of business and protecting themselves and protecting their stuff. And you could end up you end up in the terror dome. So watch the company you keep, y'all. Keep yourself safe and always be aware of what's going on, aware of your surroundings, especially if you're letting a bunch of people come to your house and be all in your pool or whatever the case may be. Pardon me. And any of that. So y'all gotta watch out and just, keep a clear mind with things so that way this don't happen to none of y'all as well as myself. We gotta be a lot more smarter, y'all. It's 2024, hunger for more. Get back to the money, get back to being focused, and only deal with people that are there for you genuinely and that care about your success and want to see you grow. Other than that, watch out for the snakes and don't just be partying and fucking and doing a whole bunch of things and you end up in a real bad situation because all that person got to say, especially the female, is like, I didn't really want this. And then once that happens, then you got a whole nother headache you got to worry about. You know what I mean? So just want to get on here and touch on this topic, y'all. I love y'all. Stay graceful, stay focused. And this is another episode of Talk About It TV, y'all. Episode 10. I'm proud to be alive, to be able to do another segment and just be here to just drop some more gems, y'all. So without further ado, y'all have a good rest of the evening and I'll be back. You already know what time it is. Peace.